Not be the same Akpabi away talk say we Nigerians go they protest. They go sit down for how they chop.
We are not interested in regime change. Let us own this government. Those who want to protest can protest, but let us be there eating. Am I right? I must thank Niger Delta.
Now that food go choke him.
He go choke him. He go choke him. Sorry, sir. He go choke him.
So insensitive human being.
Yes, sir.
We not go they protest. We go sit down for how they chop. You never see where food choke person with the person die.
The thing where we see for this protest, if not for Tinubu alone, we not go see him.
No matter how long you protest, though, we are going to remove subsidy.
The 9 states of Niger Delta region have resolved collectively that they will not be part of this so-called proposed anarchy that people call protest. If I'm speaking your mind, those in support say aye, and those against say nay. The ayes have it. So here we are. We will go about our normal businesses. But we should not take it for granted that some who live amongst us will not try to use the situation to foment trouble, to loot people's shops. Up till today, the president of Kenya, Ruto, is still crying. If I watched him yesterday asking his people, do you want me to resign? What do you want me to do to stop this anarchy? Nigerians are very ingenious. Sometimes we are copycats. Somebody has seen what happened in Kenya and wants to bring the same here. So you have a man who is a listening president, a man who feels the pains of Nigerians. Of course, everybody knows that subsidy on petroleum products would have killed us. Nigeria was living on life support before this administration came. And for Niger Delta people, particularly the South people of Nigeria, it was 45 years ago that any president or any government considered you for a number 3 position. That was late Senate President Joe Wires. 45 years after, now your son has been considered as Senate President. Is this a time for strike? Is this a time for protest? You are now on the table. So I can answer somebody who spoke here about the Calabar, Lagos or Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road. I made a plea in Lagos at the launching that it should also be started in the South-South so that we can join up in the middle. And the president approved that. You were there. So it's commencing from South-South. This September, I will be there to join the president to flag off the construction of the Coastal Road from South-South. That will now go and join up. The president is doing a lot. By the way, I'm not supposed to say it here. NDDC was not getting his fair share from the federal government. I hope you know that. But of course, you know, under me, as the Senate President, we have gone to 1 or 2 places, and your fair share shall be given to you. In fact, they told me that I should not come back to Abuja without a letter of demand from you. Whatever the federal government was owing us, they will give all to you. It's not only a function of saying, of course, the budget of NDDC never got to 900 billion. But today, the budget is 1.9 trillion. What does that mean? It means this is not the time to protest. This is the time for you to see the dividends of democracy. The president has also done something great. He has looked at the plight of other regions ravaged by insecurity. So the National Assembly has passed the Northwest Development Northwest Development Commission. He has signed that into an act of parliament. So we now have a Northwest Development Commission. We now have also something that should have been done after the Civil War. We now have a Southeast Development Commission. We did it in the National Assembly, and the president immediately signed and said, yes, that region requires serious attention. So I met one of the governors, and he told me categorically that there will be no single protest in the whole of Southeast. So even the states of Southeast that are part of Niger Delta, Abia, Imo, have all resolved that there will be no protest in their domains. And the other parts, the Enugu and others, have also resolved that for even that gesture of recognizing the need to turn the Southeast into a special development area, that they will not protest. They will not protest. This is not the time for protest. So actions are being taken by the government to do everything possible to meet the needs of the people, because we recognize the difficult times. So as the Senate President, I want to appeal to all Nigerian youths to give this administration an opportunity for most of the policies to mature. Let us own this government. Those who want to protest can protest, but let us be there eating. Am I right?
I'm sorry.
Now that food go choke him.
He go choke am. He go choke am.
The Senate President distinguished, no, not distinguished now. Senator Akpabio must apologize to Nigerians. People where they close to Senator Akpabio, the Senate President, should tell him that the ordinary president is asking him that as a matter of urgency and importance, he should apologize to all Nigerians. That is the message.